Exams are tough, and exam season is even tougher. I know from first-hand experience how stressful and overwhelmed you must be feeling. I can understand how much pressure is placed on top of you because I'm living through it with you. And that's the first point, a reminder that you're not alone. My name is Jaden and I'm a dental student. You may be doing GCSEs or A-levels, but one thing that has kept me going is realizing that we all have the same thing in common, and that is exams. Sometimes you can feel so isolated, spending all day studying in your room by yourself. You can lose motivation so quickly, but if you just have some friends to talk to or some family to chat with, it can really brighten your day and hopefully make you feel just a little bit better. I am so proud of you. As I'm a student myself, my heart goes out to every single one of you guys that have to take exams every year. It's really the worst time and it's some of the hardest moments you'll ever have to deal with. But we're looking at the positives and you should feel proud knowing how strong and capable you are. I understand the countless hours of dedication, the late nights filled with studying, and all the sacrifices that you've had to make. All of these things reflect strength and resilience. So no matter how far along in revision you are, no matter how you feel feel proud of yourself for working hard and never giving up. Everything happens for a reason. I'm a strong believer in this sort of destiny type philosophy and believe that everything that is meant to happen will happen. Some things are good and some things are not so good. But all of these experiences will get you where you're meant to be. Watching this video, for example, I didn't get you to click on it, I didn't get you to carry on watching it, but you did. And I'm very grateful for that. And now I'm a part of your journey. Maybe something I say will resonate with you. And all of these seemingly irrelevant events will combine into one big timeline, which is your life. No matter how well you do in these exams and any future exams, they will never define who you are as an individual. At the end of the day, it's just a few letters and numbers on a ridiculously glorified piece of paper. Now, I'm not saying that grades don't matter, because for a lot of us, they do. But I want to bring attention to the fact that whatever happens, you'll be okay. And you'll find your path. You'll be successful, but most importantly, you'll be happy. You should look towards the positives in every single thing you do. You can learn from mistakes and you should grow from them. Don't let these exams change the way you think, and don't let them change your goals. Focus on what you can control. It's so important to focus on what we can control and let go of these unnecessary worries. By directing our energy to areas of our lives which we can change, we're able to take proactive steps and make active changes which will actually benefit us. I understand that it's so much easier said than done, because I do this too. But I think that when we are feeling this sense of negativity drifting into our head, this sense of doubt coming over us, we have to just shut it out as quickly as possible. I like to remind myself that overthinking about these things is just draining my energy. And a lot of the times, I am the creator of my own stress. Strengthening the way we think is the first step into taking action into how we can feel more relaxed and reassured in the long run. As you do get on with exams and as you do continue revision, you'll realize that a lot of the worries that you've had is often worse than the real thing. Think of it as like a test of character. As we go through more stress and more pressure tests, like exams, we become more resilient, we become better at adapting to situations, and this is a skill set we can bring with us through our whole lives. Embracing our worries and choosing what we can control will lead you to feel happier and ultimately increase your confidence. The hardest part is getting started, but you're all doing so great, so keep going. I know you've got this. If you're worried about forgetting what you know, this is such a common thing in exams, where the days or nights before you begin to feel as if you're just forgetting everything that you've ever learnt. You feel like after reading something, you just completely forget it and it goes out your head. But this is very normal, so do not worry. I'm not really sure why this happens. Maybe it's just our body overloading with pressure that it just doesn't want to work or function anymore. Maybe it's just part of our stress response. Maybe it's to trick us into studying harder. Who knows? And who cares? Because it really doesn't matter. Studying and doing the exam are two really different things. When studying, you may be watching videos, reading notes, doing flashcards, recalling information. But during the exam, you'll be given prompts, so you'll be given keywords which will hopefully jog your memory. And you'll have so much time to think and get your thoughts together. Seeing certain phrases and words in the exam will hopefully fire neurons in your brain, which will help you to recall facts and information better. Have a bit of trust in yourself that you can do this, that you have studied hard and you have prepared well. So no matter what happens, you can be proud of yourself and you can be happy with the work you've done. Prioritize your mental health. During exam season, it's very common to neglect our own needs and just solely focus on studying as hard as we can. We forget that our mind is so important, and we forget that the way we feel actually affects how we learn and how we go about everything. If you're feeling stressed and your mind is overloaded, then take some time off to do something you enjoy, please. When you're relaxing, make sure to really relax. Don't be thinking about work when you're relaxing, and when you're working, don't be thinking about relaxing. I saw this talk and it made a really good point on to separate these two activities. So when you're working, make sure you work, and when you're relaxing, make sure you relax. Because we don't want to feel tired when we're relaxing, and when we're working, we just want to focus on learning. Don't feel guilty about not studying, just live in the moment and enjoy your deserved time off. And only after you feel better, then go back to work. Using sustainable routines like this is really the key part of staying focused during exams. But it won't only help you in your education, but it will help you in your future life as well. It will help you with your mentality, because if you're not happy, then what's the point? Write how you're feeling if you need a place to vent. I'm sure other people will be so supportive, and you'll start to realize that everyone is literally thinking the exact same thing as you. Thank you so very much for watching. I know you'll all do so well in your exams, and I'm wishing for the very best. See you again soon.